Our free live chat psychic reading connects you instantly with experienced psychics, ready to offer you personalized guidance and clarity in real time, whether you're curious about love, career, or life's biggest decisions. Our psychics are here to help you unlock your future and discover your true path. Experience the convenience of live chat, where you can ask questions and get immediate insights, tailored just for you. Don't miss out on this unique opportunity to connect with your inner self and receive the guidance you need. Subscribe now and never miss a live session. Start your journey towards clarity and peace today.
Hi, this is Psychic Readings by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the chat. Just a reminder that all of our showtimes and all that wonderful stuff is at our website at psychicreadingsbyandre.com. It is my birthday week. It is actually my birthday today. So we're having a lot of fun here in good old Winnipeg. So hopefully you'll wish me a happy birthday. Of course, on our Patreon page, which you can get to from our website, we have astrology monthly reports for cryptocurrencies, so go check that out. I did the monthly reports on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Those are probably the three biggest ones that everybody should be looking at. If you are serious about cryptocurrencies in the future, those are probably the three that you should be looking at. And of course, we have our new store. If you go on our YouTube page, there's a button. You can go there, or I believe there's some products underneath the video. You can check out our new store. And what do we got next? Cryptos. I was perusing the internet, and I'm looking at Samantha Jane, and I don't watch her show all that often, but she's saying cryptos to $4 trillion in 2026. So I thought, let's throw some cards down. It'd be great for cryptocurrencies to get over that $4 trillion because Bitcoin is about $2.4 trillion right now. If we could get to that $4 to even $5 trillion, it'd be much, much better. And I do think a lot of the things that are happening right now throughout the world, especially in the United States, with doing all the wonderful bills that they're passing in Congress and all that sort of thing, I do believe cryptocurrencies are going to go well beyond $4 trillion. But let's throw some cards down there to see what's going to be happening in the next little while for that price point. Of course, I think it's $2.4 trillion for Bitcoin, and everything else is about $3 altogether, $3 trillion, somewhere in there. So I am seeing that a lot of the old cryptocurrencies are going to be going away. Some of the altcoins that have no use, they're going to be going away, and it's all going to be consolidated into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP because those are the biggest boys on the block. I do see some other cryptocurrencies that have some use going to be going up in the next little while. I keep warning about meme coins. You have to remember they're only here for a short period of time. Only use them if you are going to use them, if you like to play that game, to cash out as soon as you make some profit and throw it into some Bitcoin. Probably the best thing for that situation if you like playing that game. I do not. We just bought some Bitcoin today, and we just sit on it. Okay, so I do believe $4 trillion is going to be in 2027. I'm picking up. That's the number that they threw at me. And beyond that, I do see $5 trillion in that time period. Do you have any number on that?
Wasn't paying attention.
4 trillion or more for all of cryptocurrencies in the next year.
4.5.
$4.5 trillion in the next year or two. It's pretty darn good. I think it's going to be a bit more than that. But yeah, so there's that. And if you're still sitting on the fence with cryptocurrencies, you might want to do some research and look into it, because that is going to be the new financial system moving forward. Okay, let's get into the chat. We got some wonderful people here doing the wonderful questions that they often do. So let's have a look. May I please receive a general 3 card? You may. Oh. Throwing cards all over the place. That's okay. So you thought something was going to be turning the corner and a great change in the health situation. I do think that you're going to be having to go through the health situation a little longer than what you had figured. It wasn't going to be that abrupt change that you were hoping. So there's going to be something else that's going to be coming along the your path to help you with any of this health situation. You or somebody very close to you is going to be having to wait a little bit to cure their health issues. And some of the particular situation that you're going through financially is you thought was the end is actually kind of in the middle. We got that 10 of Swords, but it's upside down. 10 of Swords are always the end of a cycle, but it's reversed. So it may be a prolonging of a situation that you've been going through in the last little while. Of course, this card's upside down, if you're wondering. The Death card means an abrupt change in direction. So if you're hoping for an abrupt change in direction for the better, it's not necessarily a bad card, but it's reversed. So it's going to be a little longer with that situation. Prepare yourself accordingly and actually get in there and get everything done. And I do think that there's going to be somebody there that's going to be helping you with that situation in a good way. I have a female energy that comes with that to help you out. So hopefully that helps you out. Hey, Andre, may I have a reading in regards to love? Trying to figure out what song they're playing. They're not playing the usual song. Looking for love in all the wrong places. They're kind of quiet today. So, the health of that particular situation, I do think when you change gears on how you meet people and all that sort of thing, and that's the great thing with having love of any type, is to go out and meet people. That'd be a good component that you need. And I do believe you changing what you do on a daily basis is going to make it much, much quicker coming along with that particular person. Something to do with Sunday. Something that you're doing on Sundays is going to be, or will be doing on Sundays, is going to be putting you in a place where you're going to be meeting this new person. And it's introduced to you by somebody that you look up to. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out.
You want to see all the birthday wishes on the screen, or?
Sure. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We did our birthday gift for us, and that was to buy some Bitcoin. Maybe we'll go out for a fancy dinner at, I don't know, Dairy Queen or something. If you don't know what Dairy Queen is, it's an ice cream shop here in Canada. I think it's in the U.S. as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. Is RJ or CP my soulmate? Which are in my future? Uh, hmm, CJ or whoever. Why did CJ come to mind? It's not even any of the lettering that you have there on the screen, but CJ came to mind. So it could be somebody else that's connected with one of these two that is the person in question. And people toss around the term soulmate, meaning that it's the proper person for us, all that sort of thing. Soulmate is only somebody that you identify with and that you are very much aligned to. It doesn't not necessarily be a love interest. I'm just going to throw it out there. Okay, so if you're looking for soulmate, it could be a good friend.
It's more like friends across different lifetimes.
Yeah, friendships that last many life spans. Does not necessarily mean a love interest. I think people kind of get that wrong. And you harmonize with one another in a good way. And you are part of a soul family, I guess you would call it that way. And you kind of come back every time together. Okay? So whoever the CJ person is connected to RJ in some way. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Happy birthday. Thank you. Will me and my girlfriend last a year out, and I'm starting a new business with a prosper. Will you last a year? Oh, it's a long-term relationship. Let's have a look. I don't see it as happening as what you had figured. I think one of you is trying to control the situation. And of course, my number one rule is never to control anybody. You can't control anybody else. Period. The only one that you can control is yourself. So if you're trying to make them into something that they're not, it never works. And that's kind of what I'm picking up from this particular situation. If you're going about it that way, no, it won't last. But if you switch gears, it will work perfectly. Okay? So have that discussion with your significant other, and I think it would last much longer. Or you're going to find out exactly what's what. Okay? Basically, what I'm picking up from this. And now you're asking about your business or a new business. Will it be successful? And that is all dependent on the energy that you give it. What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. Don't go about doing it half-assed. Go right in there, get right dirty, do all the things that are necessary, and it will work. It's the energy and all that sort of thing that you put into this situation that'll make it successful. Okay? If you kind of half-heartedly do it, you're going to get the same result out of it. Okay? So, yes, depending on the type of energy that you put into it, it'll work. Okay? So hopefully that helps you. Can I get a reading on my job situation? I have a medical issue going on, and my employer is giving me the cold shoulder. HR might be a situation for you if you have an HR department. I don't know how big your company is. So I know mine has an HR. I'm picking up that they don't want to hear it. They think it's kind of an excuse not to do certain things. So it might be where you might have to go to HR, straighten that out for yourself. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Will Trump's tariffs last for 3 years? Only if Canada doesn't get off their ass and get in there and talk to Trump. Yes, they will last, but if you do a deal like Trump did with the UK and made a good deal, it can be very beneficial to both parties. You have to remember all the countries that he's going after have been tariffing the United States for centuries, and the United States had not been tariffing them. So now when Trump does his tariff thing, okay, now it's bad. I don't know why everybody came up with this conclusion that it's bad. He's just doing the same thing that all these other countries have been doing to the United States for centuries. Okay? Just to put some perspective on it. What will happen to the countries that do not talk turkey with Donald Trump? They're going to be perishing. And it's a pressure play. Okay? So if you're silly enough, your country's silly enough not to make a deal, yes, you will suffer. If you make a deal, it's going to be benefiting both countries. So 3 years for many of the different countries that have been tariffed will come to the bargaining table and be just perfect. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Hi, Andre. What would Nixon's and my relationship look like going forward? This card just flew out. It can go one or both ways, depending on the energy that you put into it. I do think it has legs, but it's a case of getting out of your own way and your own you have a view of how it should be, and it's not necessarily what it will become. Okay? You have to allow that energy to flow unrestricted, because you have this situation here with the Tower, okay, with this relationship. So if there's any kind of controlling element to the relationship, it will not last. If you try to allow it to flow, then it will work. Okay? Any insights? No?
Sorry. Not on the ball today.
She's thinking of all the birthday cake. Hey, Andre, long time no see. Yes, got a question. Can you give me a financial reading? I'm investing in crypto. Will I be able to retire after the bull run or start a business? Well, if you got Bitcoin, yes. Any of these other cryptos? Probably not, unless it's like Ethereum or XRP. You're going to be switching gears very, very quickly on what types of cryptocurrencies that you have invested in. I do think you have some Bitcoin in there or something like that, which is perfect. More along that side, and looking at the bigger picture, I do believe you're going to have enough money to start something new, i.e. a new business or new fund where you can take the cryptocurrencies that you already have and get dividends from them. That's basically what I'm picking up. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. My mom died late April. She came to me in a dream, saying she was home grabbing furniture, lovingly with a warm smile. Her name is Terry. Was that really her? Grabbing furniture. Grabbing furniture, smiling, rearranging the house. Usually when we have a dream of somebody in a house moving furniture, it's about changing our emotions. If you do dream interpretation on it, it's where we're going to have to move all of our emotions to a certain way where we can deal with the situation at hand. Okay? I don't believe it was her. Any insight?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Houses, when you dream about houses, it's generally to do with us. We are the house. And if they're moving things and grabbing furniture and moving things around with a great smile, it just means we have to allow that energy of that we've
Could be a guide.
Could be a guide.
Guide talking to them in their sleep.
Okay.
Some kind of a helper.
A helper of some sort. So there's going to be a whole lot of people from the other side helping you through this situation to move on to the next step. Okay? It's always, it's not the easiest thing to get through, but it is something you're going to be getting through. And there's going to be a lot of people there on this side and the other side helping you out all the time. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. When do I see silver price go over 40 USD? April. It's what they threw at me. April.
Sounds good.
April is the when it's going to happen. I know everybody has itchy feet. Just relax. We're going to get through. We got to get through all these tariff shenanigans from other countries and all that sort of thing. And everything is going to be going up in a good way. Okay? When will XRP reach $100? 2029-ish. Somewhere in there. Okay? Yeah, itchy feet. Knee-jerk reactions. Don't do them. May I ask you for Polkadot for holding until 2030? I do think a lot of things are going to be happening with Polkadot in the next little while. I know it was the holy child long ago, and it's kind of fallen from favor. I do think that there's going to be some new things that are going to be coming along by 2030, but I do think that there's going to be a selling point where you're going to be making your money back from Polkadot, and you can cash out in a good way and actually put it into something else. I don't normally tell people to sell their crypto, but I think in this case, it's probably a good thing. Wait till it's about 15% over what you paid for it. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. Happy B-Day. Do you think I should buy XRP now or wait for the next dip? I think you can wait for the next dip. If it was Bitcoin, I'd say get it now because there's not a lot of it, but XRP, there's quite a bit of it on the exchanges and they keep releasing it. I think you can wait for the next dip in August, September, somewhere in there. Okay? When do you see the next interest rate cut from the Fed? September, October, somewhere in there. You have to remember the Federal Reserve is no longer necessary. The way that they're building the new system, especially if it's on the XRP and all the stable coins and all that sort of thing. If you've been paying attention, it doesn't matter what the Fed does anymore. Okay, just FYI, just throwing it out there. Hopefully that answers your question. Hello, Andre. My spiritual energies are changing upon every meditation. I'm having more pains and ailments. Is it really for better? If you're meditating and you're probably not releasing the energies that are necessary to pains and all that sort of thing, is we're holding on to something.
Maybe releasing something.
We're releasing, but I'm picking up these holding on to something.
Okay.
And what meditation is really meant for is releasing those things that we're hanging on to, or they can do physical damage to us. So by releasing those energies while you meditate, okay, and making sure that you're a clear channel that's grounded and centered, there should be no more problems. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Hello from Los Angeles. Hello from Winnipeg. Hello, nice to meet you. I'd love to ask Marcus thoughts and feelings for me, and also when will he message me? His name is pronounced Marquise.
Marquise.
When is he gonna do the thing with the thing? Yeah. Friday is what they're telling me. But it's not exactly what you were, not quite what you're expecting to come from him. I think he's just going to be sending out a cryptic text, kind of poking at you to see where you're at. You can communicate with them too. So hopefully that helps you out. And it's on Friday.
Sorry.
Okay.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I am the chosen one everyone is talking about right now. And I joined this live hoping the girl on the ad was the psychic. So you have 5 minutes to impress me. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay, Chaos. It's impressing you.
Sounds like chaos.
Sounds like chaos to me. On my thumb, you're just talking about my thumbnail with the girl going.
Yeah.
I put my picture in there and it just doesn't want to seem to work. So ChatGPT doesn't like my picture for some reason. I don't know. Hopefully I can get that fixed sometime this week. You're sitting on a whole bunch of emotional things and it's going to be hurting you in the future. Okay. Sometimes when we hold back on what we want to say to the people that we feel something for, sometimes the time passes very, very quickly when you're going to say to yourself, wish, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay. I'm thinking that if you don't release the energies and the emotions of that particular situation to the people that you care about, you're going to be saying that I shoulda, woulda, coulda. And I think there's going to be a little bit of a regret by not doing that. So make sure you get right on top of that. Financially, you seem fine. But it's a lot of the relationship stuff that I'm picking up that we need to release those emotional energies and help other people out with talking to other people. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hey, sir. Will I be a successful African artist? With like WizKid or Tyla? Or Taylor? Two people I don't know, so let's have a look. Don't try to be like them. Try to be, you emulate them a little bit, but to make sure it's more yourself and stop worrying about trying to be like somebody else. Exactly. And everything is going to be falling into place when the time comes. And I think that time is going to be coming up very, very soon. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Did Fahad make his new Instagram account to search and stalk me? It's been a year. I deactivated my account that he didn't know about. Of course, you can just block them. If that's the case, I do think that you're going to have to release that energy and move on with something else. I don't foresee any danger, physical danger or anything like that. If you just ignore him, just move on, because you're still holding that energy with you and not moving on from that situation in any way. But yeah, that's what he's doing. It's always on how we react to things. Okay. So you're going to have to release that energy and move on to something better. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. Thanks for the show. May I have a financial reading, please? Oh, everything's topsy-turvy for you. Something that you thought was difficult to surpass is going to be very easy, actually, to get through. It's the Three of Swords. That's what I'm thinking of. In some cases, I think you're being too careful. It's good to be careful, but I think you've taken it to the extreme and not diving in to things you already know are good. Okay? And once you start to do that, everything is going to be a lot smoother for you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. What my cousin Timmy intends for what to call my mom was not reopened to him that text right chose. Any ideas? So what is Timmy's intentions?
To call his mom.
To call your mom. I'm just picking up it's a bit of a faux pas.
Maybe just put the cards out and maybe they'll explain.
Yeah. Throw those cards out, see what they say.
Cards are often good clarifiers.
His intention is just to poke around and make people feel badly about the situation. And hoping to win something. Maybe a bet or something. And I think it's just something that one should ignore overall. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Happy birthday. Thank you. Hi, Andre. Will Adonis show up to a scheduled detector test. I'm assuming this is like a lie detector test.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's trying to be sneaky, but he is going to be getting there eventually, and it's going to be showing you everything that you already knew. Okay? There you go. I am considering scheduling an elective surgery with Dr. Mentz. Will I be happy with the result, or are there better options for me with a different doctor? I think there's going to be a little bit better situation for you with somebody else. Okay? So just do some shopping around. Okay? That's basically what I'm picking up.
And it'll be cheaper.
And it'd be
Better,
cheaper?
more affordable.
More affordable. Hi, I'm up from Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you. Can I get a reading, please? Money and luck is very hard to come. What's really happening? I have a feeling that you're going to be moving somewhere in the next little while to increase the benefit of being in a new spot. I think where you're at right now is not beneficial to you or anybody around you. So I do see a move happening in the next little while. And I think you're already getting that impression that moving somewhere else would be very beneficial to you. Okay? And there'd be better money if you do that. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. What do you think about XCN? I was talking about this today, I believe. Reaching 18 cents this bull run. I do think it's going to be a thing, but it's probably not till middle of winter. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Hi, trying to find new job. When will I be able to get it? Well, anything that you are qualified to do, I think it's going to be in the next month or two where you're going to be finding something. Make sure you polish up the resume and all that sort of thing. Do the footwork. Like, no duh. And I do have this feeling that you may be having to take jobs that are not the funnest jobs in the meantime, just to get some income coming in. Okay? I've done it. It's no fun doing some things. What to think about BMT coin? Buy, keep, or sell? A lot of people I know are selling all their cryptos that aren't Bitcoin at the moment. So I'm thinking sell. I was actually thinking of selling some of her coins and consolidating it into Bitcoin. But that's just me and the wife thinking. But what I'm picking up is sell. Okay. For which course would I benefit most from in life and financial success? A tarot or Vedic astrology course? Yvonne and Andre, thank you. Well, if you have a skill at tarot, can take you a lot of places. A lot of people like Vedic astrology, and there's a lot of people who do it. But you can make some pretty good money with Vedic astrology if you know where to put it, like on Fiverr. I know there's a lot of companies that do that on there. Maybe doing Vedic astrology for cryptocurrencies. That'd be a good thing to do as well. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. Greetings, Yvonne and Andre, for the months of August and September 2025. Which tickers will perform the best from highest to lowest? Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. KTOS jumps out at me. AG, something else? Or is that connected to PLTR?
That's two things.
Two things? So, KTOS, AG, PLTR, and then PBR, then RIVI, or VN in that order. Yeah?
RIVN first. AG, PBR, PLTR, and KTOS.
So opposite to me.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Say it again.
RIVN, AG, PBR, PLTR, KTOS.
I think that's right. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, someone asked if they can ask a question.
You may.
Okay. We'll do that first.
How can move somewhere else independently with friends? With independently or with friends? I guess there's someone in my energy I know I can ask to stay with. Oh, okay. There is somebody that's around you that you can actually chum up with for the move. Let's throw some cards on for some more clarification. Because you're going to be breaking new ground. You're going to have to really work hard at this particular situation money-wise. You're going to have to be very, very creative in making the money to make the move and all that sort of thing. But I do think it's going to be achievable with it's a female energy that comes with that. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hello, can I have a 3-card career? And if possible, to ask if M has sent me my money recently. Not sure what to expect or if it was sent or lost. Thank you. Okay. First thing I'm picking up, it was missed or forgotten about. So you might want to check on that. Wasn't done intentionally. That's what I'm picking up with that. And the first part of your question, there's going to be some changes coming around you, and they're going to be very beneficial. I do not think it's in where you are presently. I think there's going to be something else that's going to be much, much better coming along in a good way. Okay? And it has a red logo in their name. So hopefully that helps you out. But I think you're going to be moving somewhere else. So silver at $50 in August, September is now out of the picture. 3 cards, please. Yeah, long journey. Something has happened. Still saying it's going to be a good thing. I know Cliff High likes to talk about $50 silver in the next little while. a lot of the things that are happening right now with the changes with the financial system, it may be prolonged. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. Lottery numbers. We don't do lottery numbers.
No.
Or I would be doing them. Spirit doesn't give you that sort of information, unfortunately. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for today's show. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to sacredsbyandrew.com. If you like a personal healing or reading with a wonderful wife, that information is on our website as well. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have the Treasure Cold Storage Wallet for sale, which we should check today.
Yes.
Make sure that it's all
Up to date.
Up to date and good. What else? Check out our new merch store and also check out our Patreon page for astrology readings on cryptocurrencies. Until Saturday. We're on holiday, so I kind of don't know what day it is today. We'll be back here on Saturdays. Until then, make sure you like, subscribe. I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.